everyone, welcome back to Noob Cooking. I am your host Amber. Today we're going to be making a basic crepe recipe, and in the center of it we're going to have our cream cheese mixture. You should already have everything in your kitchen for this recipe, so it's going to be very easy to do and very quick to do, and you and your family are going to love it. So let's get started. Oh, and make sure you have your cup of coffee ready too. I already got mine going. See you in a second. One of the first things that you'll want to have ready is your cream cheese filling. Now this is the filling that I used when we made our easy croissant danishes. I will have the recipe for this down in the description box. This is very, very easy to do. So you'll want to have this ready and make sure that it is out and softened, okay? Then we're going to take 1 cup of flour. And we're going to take 2 eggs. Make sure you rinse your fingers off if you got anything on them, you know, eating eggy stuff and flour stuff. So what you're going to do is we are going to mix this together, and of course, you know, the flour is going to go everywhere. What else is new? That's why it's called Noob Cooking, because I'm not a professional. As you can see, it's kind of making like a dough, and that's cool. That's what you want. And of course, you know, you see, yeah, see, Noob Cooking. That's why. But that's okay. That's fine right there. Okay. Next what we're going to do, we are going to add in a 1/2 cup of milk. And these are very old that I have right here. These used to be my grandmother's. They're old. These are back from like the 50s, which is pretty cool. Then we're going to add in a 1/2 cup of water. And this little one is a 1/4 cup, so that's why I'm doing it, you know, twice with these. But it's a 1/2 cup of milk and a half a cup of milk and a 1/2 cup of water. Then we're going to mix this in together. Then we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of our melted butter. And then we're going to add in about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And there goes my whisk. And just mix until smooth. Now if you're like me, usually anything breakfasty, you know, like pancakes, waffles, crepes, I like to add just a little bit of vanilla, very little, you know, maybe 4 or 5 drops. Of course that was probably a little bit of a pour there, but you want about 4 or 5 drops. And my son likes vanilla whenever I make these in there, especially in his pancakes. So that's pretty cool. So we're just going to keep on mixing until this is nice and smooth and everything's out. And then we will get started on making our crepes. Now that this is ready, I like to pour it in one of those, where is it? There it is. I like to pour it into like these right here. And one that's easier to pour into your pan. And then you won't have that much of a mess, you know, with like cups going over across the stove or anything like that. So, All right, let's get to cooking. Okay, so what you want to do is get a little bit of grease in your pan, and you want to get that nice and hot. If you hear that growl and all that noise in the background, that is my son's puppy Ivar playing. Well, here he comes, and now he's in the kitchen. Then you want to take your crepe mix, and you want to pour just a little bit in. And then you want to slide it around your pan and let it spread out everywhere. Just let it roll just like this. Nothing too fancy about it. You see how we got it? Because you don't want it like thick, like a pancake. I mean, you can if that's, you know, what you want. And then you want to let this cook for about 2 minutes on this side. And then we're going to flip it and let it cook for about 2 minutes on that side. But you'll want to keep an eye on it and make sure that your edges don't like really brown or, you know, burn or anything like that. And that's what we're doing now. We're letting it cook. Then we're going to flip and let the other side cook. I don't even think that was about like 2 minutes. I think it was like a minute or so. I guess it just depends on your stove. And then we're going to be transferring everything over onto our plate with a paper towel on it to get any type of grease that may be left on there. Okay, now that we have our crepes done, we're going to set them on our plate. Take a little bit of our cream cheese mixture, and we are going to put that right in the center of our crepe. All the way down. If you like it really sweet, just add more. Put as much as you want. And then all we're going to do is just roll it and roll it over. And then we're going to do that to the next one. And then we're just going to roll it over. And now we have 2. Then we're just going to take a little bit of a cinnamon sugar mixture. I'm going to sprinkle that across the top. So you can put, once you have your cinnamon sugar on, now if you want to, you can put a little bit of Cool Whip right in the middle. Or, if you didn't want to add some cinnamon and sugar, you can put a little bit of powdered sugar across the top of that. But my son, he likes cinnamon sugar. So, these are all done. You can make all the rest that you want. Like I said, it's a basic recipe, very easy to do, and they are very delicious. So I hope that you enjoy it. And leave me a comment down below and let me know if you like it, if you made any changes to it, added a little bit of stuff to it. So you guys take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!